Shalom Yasharallah. Peace Israel. First and foremost, I want to send all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. This is your boy Azar coming at you with another lesson from the GMS Miami camp. And today I want to talk about about stones, okay? And just a few precepts on how, stones were used in the scriptures, okay? First, I want to go to the book of Acts, okay? Let's go to the book of Acts, okay? Acts 14 and 19. Acts 14 and 19. And there came thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium, who persuaded the people, and having stoned Paul, drew him out the city, supposing that he had been dead. Okay. Now, see, we have an example of how a stone was used. Okay. It was used to persecute, to cause harm, intended to kill. Okay, it was like a weapon. Okay, here we it's an example how the wicked Jews. It says, and there came in thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium. So they were wicked Jews. And, they sought to persecute Paul. Okay, and they used a stone to persecute Paul. And Paul wasn't the only one who got persecuted with stones. They tried to stone Yahweh Shai and other prophets as well, Okay, let's go to another precept. The book of Acts 7 chapter 59th verse. Acts 7 and 59. And they stoned Stephen, calling upon Yahweh, saying, Lord Yahweh Shai, receive my spirit. See, and they stoned Stephen. Okay, the stones were used as projectiles to inflict harm on the prophets, man. If not, kill them. So, right there, stones were used to persecute prophets, okay? To cause harm unto prophets, man. Because, these wicked ass niggas back in the day, they didn't want to hear the truth. And since they didn't want to hear the truth, man, they got angry. They got really angry. Let me go to Acts 7 and 54, because this is how they felt. Because this is dealing with Stephen. Acts 7 and let me see. I think this is chapter 7 and 54. When they heard these things, they were cut to the heart. They garnished on him with their teeth. See, when Yahweh Shai tried to tell the people how to live, they were cut to the heart. When Paul tried to tell the people how to live, they were cut to the heart. When all the other prophets tried to tell the people how to live, they were cut to the heart, therefore causing the people to have an uproar and be angry, And back in the day, I can just, see it in my mind. When you get angry at somebody, when you get cut to the heart, they didn't have guns back in the day. The first thing they had was like stones. So, I can imagine stones back then on the ground were probably plentiful, and that's the first thing you see, And you just, I can imagine some of those scoffers getting upset, causing an uproar, and wanting to stone the prophets because, that's the quickest thing they could get their hands on. You know what I mean? But let's go into, let's see here. Let's go to John. John 8. Okay, John 8. Let's go to John 8 and 5. Okay, let's start at let's see here. Okay, let's start at verse 8. John 8 and 3. And the scribes and the Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery. And when they had set her in the midst, they said unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act. And Moses in the law commanded us such should be stoned. But what sayest thou? Okay. All right. So, since she was caught in the very act, the scribes and Pharisees said, she should be stoned. Again, stone being used to persecute. Okay, being used to inflict harm. All right, and it says here, and the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery, and when they had set her in the midst, they said unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery, the very act. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned. But what sayest thou? Okay, and I ain't gonna really get into that, but I just wanted you to see the example how stones were used. Okay, whenever somebody broke the law, or like committing adultery, sleeping with another neighbor's wife, or a husband, they were stoned. Okay. Let me see here. Let's go to just to back up what I said with this right here. John 8 and 5. Let me go to Leviticus 20 and 10. Okay. 20 and 10. Leviticus. Okay. Let's do Deuteronomy. Leviticus 20 and 10. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Leviticus 20 and 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress surely be put to death. Okay. And if the man that lieth with his father's wife and uncover his father's nakedness, both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And it goes on. So, just to reiterate kind of what I said, it didn't say stoned, but it said put to death. But being stoned is one way to be put to death. Okay, it's one way to be persecuted. All right. Let me go to, I got two more precepts to bring out, and I'm gonna close it out. Okay, this is the book of First Kings. Okay, this is the book of First Kings. Chapter 5, verse 17. And the king commanded, they brought great stones, costly stones, and huge stones to lay the foundation of the house. Okay, so in this instance, stones were used as a foundation. Okay, stones, and this King Solomon was building the temple, And he wanted good stones for the foundation. Okay? All right? And in this truth, man, you got to have a solid foundation, man. You got to have a solid foundation. If you don't have a solid foundation, you're going to be washed away. You're going to be blown away. All right? Me personally, I like brick houses, stone houses. I really don't like wood houses, because the thing with wood houses, when a strong wind comes, you can hear the cracks and the bends and all that, which, you know, is kind of good because you don't want nothing too stiff. But if you have like a solid stone building, you know, sometimes you might not be able to hear the wind. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's stronger. You know, it's obviously stronger. Okay? So, in the truth, man, you want to have a strong foundation. You want to be, how can I say it? You want that stone. You want that stone foundation. That hard stone foundation where you cannot be moved. Okay? Alright. Okay, I got a precept for that. Let's go to Matthew 7 and alright, let's go to Matthew 7. Matthew 7, 24 through 25. Therefore, whosoever heareth these things of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon the rock. Okay, what is the rock? The rock is a big ass stone. Okay, it's a big ass stone. Okay, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon the rock. Okay, that rock is the foundation, man. All right, these laws, statutes, and commandments are our foundation. Okay, and again, I'm reiterating. You see how the word stone is used in the scriptures. Now this says rock, but a rock, a big rock is, you know, is it's another word for stone too. Okay, another word for stone. All right, so you want that rock, you want that stone to be your foundation. Okay, when you in this truth, you gotta have you gotta be a rock. All right. The Most High is not looking for people who can go with the wind all the time. He's looking for men who cannot be moved. Stones, most of them cannot be moved. I mean, if you have like a big old stone, you know, and some strong winds come, most of the time that rock ain't going nowhere. You know, and that's how the Most High wants us to be. He wants us to be steadfast, okay? Strong in his truth, obedient to his laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. I'm gonna stop right there, but I just wanted to give you some examples how stones were used, you know, in biblical times. You know, you had the foundations, which I read, where, you know, you had the, you know, if you build your let me see here. I lost my train of thought, Akim. Sometimes I do that. Yeah, if you got to build your house upon the rock. Okay, build up a relationship with the Most High. Man, he's looking for a man who's gonna be steadfast and not move like a rock. Okay, all right. Again, the word stone, rock, referring to a foundation. All right, and then you have how I went into how you know, how if some people broke certain laws in scriptures, they were stoned to death. Okay, all right, they were stoned. And then you had some of the prophets were stoned too, and persecuted for bringing out for cutting some wicked ass niggas, you know. All right. Lord willing, I'll make another video on this because I know we have Great Millstone, and I should have got into that, but I didn't. But Lord willing, man, I want to make a part 2 on how stones. Let me write that down right now. Great Millstone. Okay. But I just wanted to, you know, just bring out some verses how stones were used in ancient days, in biblical days. All right. All right, Akim. Till next time, shalom and amen. Let's go. Well, now we're gonna be stone daily, spiritual stone daily. You know, we're gonna have we might get that stone of judgment might come upon us by the Most High if we go off. You know, and also, man, be spiritually grounded. Have that spiritual stone of being steadfast in this truth, not going nowhere, no matter what comes up. Okay, no matter what comes up in our life, no matter what type of demons fuck with us, we got to be like a stone, man, like that rock, steadfast, not moving. Okay, not moving for Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Till next time, Akim, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Shalom.